Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to VR Master League. We've got ourselves some OCE games. So glad you guys are joining us. Starting off here with Breach and Clear versus the Mozzies. I'm Palidore, and joining me on the casting booth from across the waters, it's PAMWOW. And wow, what a day full of great matches it's been already. I'm looking forward to finishing out strong here with some more.
Yep, there were a lot of exciting games today, and I was glad that I was actually able to watch most of them. And I'm not sure if you caught Jokers versus Kangarillas, but wow, what a match there. But nevertheless, Breach and Clear Mozzies today, this afternoon, for me at least. Quite an exciting game we've got lined up for us today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun as per usual, getting more and more used to the familiar faces and the names, not only in the game, but of course even in the Twitch chat over there. See a lot of you guys popping in, and it's popping off already like always. Not very often for matches that I have to actually scroll through a bunch this early on. So, you know what? Good to see.
Very good to see. And actually taking a look into the previous games between these two teams. Mozzies have been able to come out on top in these previous two games, but Breach and Clear are holding on for quite a majority of the match, so it'll be interesting to see how they do this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, we're gonna do it here with the first joust. It is off and underway. Gonna be taken by a Soggy Bunnings, snags it and sends it to the midfield here, where looks like it'll be taken right back by them. Maybe not. A stun instead, so it's gonna be had here by Mozzies.
Yep, and Freestyling Goblin is doing what he does best, freestyling on the floor. Going to take a pass there to Punda, playing around Soggy there. Trying to find a nice pass back to Freestyle and doing some 1-2s here, looking for a play to get inside the bubble. Freestyle and yet again, trying to make a bait here, trying to make a play. Ends up bouncing himself off the floor, takes a shot off the backboard. It's going to go just too much to the left there, and that's going to be Soggy Bunnings looking for a potential clear through the left tunnel. It's going to bounce there.
Yeah, bouncing there towards the bottom by that rad logo, trying to go for the goal. Freestyling Goblin losing it out here to Soggy Bunnings, but then the richest in the deep blue over there, ready for the intercept before coming up on Sergeant, and Sergeant getting that clear as well. That's going to hit the corner, do a little dubstep once and twice, and maybe even some more. So dropping the beat, so trying to drop the shot, but off the dot.
Great regrabs coming in there from Breach and Clear. I've noticed they've actually improved very, very well with those regrabs, the speed and the accuracy of those. But nevertheless, here comes Mozzie, I believe. Nope, it's going to be Breach and Clear. Sergeant J, nice pass there to Soggy. Might go for a shot here from outside, but he's going to pass it back a bit too high, but I believe Agent Victoria is there for the grab of that. He's going to fling it up, and it's going to hover in the bubble, and Soggy Bunnings looking for a play, but he's going to get punched out, and Punda's there, and he might go for a clear here, and indeed he does.
And just slipping by the hands of that midfielder too, so even doubly damaging as it goes bounce a few times towards the pack. Agent Victoria there does get the clear, and never you mind whatever that was. Twitch chat, I promise everything is well.
A lot of dubstep going on here. Hey, it's OCE. What can you say? We do a lot of weird things here.
Yes, I agree. But you know what? It's entertaining things, and right now it's still scoreless as these teams recollect. I'm more so wondering if they saw that on their end or it was just us in spec. But regardless, trying to get the disc there at the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Because Soggy Bunnings said so, but getting stunned.
Closing in on the 7th minute of this game. No goal scored yet, but Freestyle and Goblin might make a change to this. Playing around the left side of the wall, duking between two players, might go for a shot, and I believe that was a bit off target, but Punda's able to recover it and might go for another shot, but it's going to get intercepted there and knocked off its trail. Punda's there for the recovery yet again, goes for the backboard shot, but it's not going to make its way into the goals. Freestyle and Goblin actually off from the nest. A bit of an undershot there. A lot of shots coming on here from Breach and Clear.
Yeah, just couldn't get that through, but will be another grab. Freestyling Goblin now taking that away. So many defenders just absolutely blitzing, and still getting a pass. Punda PC going for another one, and look at that nice vision to get that 2-point shot right on the board first. Took a few minutes.
Great passing there from Mozzies, and a great 2 points to open up this game. 6 minutes 30 left on the clock, 2-0 going to Mozzies. Let's see if Breach and Clear can do anything with his joust advantage here. possibly look for a return.
Yeah, so with the 6 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock, they're going to launch out, kind of waiting out, seeing that backline, that stack initially, just kind of seeing what develops here, and, well, it will be a shot enveloping the goal from Soggy. Bunning snags, getting snagged there somewhere along the lines with the connections, but I think we're still good.
Yeah, an instant response there coming from Breach and Clear. That's what you love to see. Now we're going to get into the 5th minute here, and Mozzies are going to have their turn with a Just Advantage. Let's see if they can respond yet again back.
Absolutely, and quick hello also. See B-Stands, Technical Rex in there, PAMWOW, Princess, AG, and going for the 3, unable to do so, and don't mind that either. It will be taken here by Luigi Logic, and gonna bounce once, twice, 3 times, and sold as it's gonna be grabbed now by Punda.
Luigi Logic really known for his really good clears and saves. But one thing that I've noticed from a lot of teams in the OCA region, they're really good with their saves and their clears, but they can't find it to another player, and that might result in counter-attacks, which we might see here. Slayer.
Oh.
Slamish the Slayer. Bit of an off shot there, but Punda's looking for another shot off the backboard. Didn't quite make it. There comes Luigi looking for the clear. It's going to get intercepted, and intercepted yet again by Luigi.
That's a lot of chaos here around that bubble.
A lot of chaos. But it doesn't get any better than that. A lot of chaos in the mud. And was going to go for the shot there, but kind of hit the block above him, and he wasn't able to grab the disc. But here comes Freestyle and Goblin on the floor. Might look for another play. Juke's past 2 players. Juke's back again. 3 players on him. He passes it down to the left to Punda, and Punda might go for a shot here. Juke's to the right again. Mozzies, you gotta love it. A backboard shot here. Back to Punda. Oh, a bit too high, and he isn't able to get another shot at that goal. But nevertheless, it's going to go back to Mozzies, and they might go for another shot here. Punda playing on the roof. Go inside to the bubble. A pass to the Richest. And the Richest might find a dunk, but it's going to get intercepted there by Soggy. Great save there.
Yeah, playing the defensive line well. Soggy yet again here, doing some work, but trying to make him hurt. It's the Richest diving in, looking for the shot. It's going to be off the mark, but up high in the ceiling, it's Punda, but getting dealt the stun, and Soggy coming away with a disc yet again.
Great aggression coming from both teams here. Still 2-2 here, 4 minutes. It's anybody's round. Nice pass there to the Richest. He might find a goal, but Luigi is there. Great goalkeeping here from Luigi. Can he find an effective clear though? That is the question. It's going to go right to Mozzies, and just like I said earlier, it's quite rare to see amongst these games making effective clears. I feel like that's the most important thing that you can do as soon as you get your possession. Don't want to throw that away just like open-handedly. But nevertheless, breach and clear, bringing it into the Mozzies section, but Mozzies are going to be able to return it. And they might be able to set themselves up for a potential goal here.
That was even that long clear might have just been a shot attempt in itself that almost went and cleared that barrier. But still, we'll grab it and just send it right to Luigi. So the easier of the 2 saves that he's had in the last couple of attempts, but definitely the defense here. It's as if a movable force, unstoppable object essentially, where just relentless on the offense, but also for the side here of breach and clear, relentless on the defense.
Yeah, great keeping amongst the breach and clear side here. Oh, and Soggy's going to be able to find the intercept. Didn't quite make the shot off the backboard, but Punda's going to be able to recover that and go for a clear through the left tunnel. It's going to bounce quite a few times in the mid side here. Now, Freestyle and Goblin making a shot from the trench, but it's going to go a bit too high, but Luigi was there waiting anyway. But a lot of aggression coming from both sides here with 2 minutes 40 left. Still anybody's round. And here come the Mozzies now with their formation. They might look for a play here to the left, possibly a pass. And that's going to be Freestyle and Goblin. Might go through the left shoulder here, and indeed he does. Up on the left shot. Oh, just behind the left shoulder, my apologies. The Richest down to the Punda. Punda inside the bubble. I'm not sure if that was going to be a pass through the backboard, or can't tell, but nevertheless, Luigi was there to clear it, and indeed he did. And now it's going to be hovering in the Mozzie section. Here come the re-grabs though. Soggy Bunnings might find a slam here through the backboard. It's going to ding just by that goal, and didn't quite find the goal there, but nevertheless, he's going to go for another shot here. It's going to ding yet again. Soggy, Agent Victoria. A quite unlucky shot there.
Yeah, a lot of attempts, but same results, still being held here without a score. At least in the last minute or a couple minutes, but will be just a lot of back and forth. Some, again, good defense, but you can see collecting here the disc. Will send it over to the bow tie. There's Punda, there's the cutter, and there is the shutter out from Luigi Logic. The absolute defensive squeegee? I don't know, but he's cleaning up right now.
Indeed he is. Luigi Insane goalkeeping there today. He's definitely going to be proud of himself after this game, whether win or loss, regardless. He's definitely done his part. But not to say that this game's just over yet, because we still got 1 minute 15 left in this round, and here comes a pass there from Freestyle into Punda. Punda playing over the shield, might go for a fake to the left. I believe he was punched. I didn't quite see that actually, my apologies, but I believe he was punched. And here comes Freestyle and Goblin now with the recovery. Can you find a shot here before this 1 minute ends?
Oh,
And here comes Punda.
hope so, because yeah, with 1 minute left, this shot could be immense if they get that. Might be eyeing an OT unless they can get something going. Freestyling. He's going to be contested by Sargent, but dish it off to the bottom of the floor, losing it out here, and right on the outer edge of the bubble, and definitely on the edge of our seats as they approach this goal, approach the back, but Luigi Logic denying another attack, and the defense continuing. Can they get the goal is the question. Looks like the lesson being made, and no, the shot is not on the dot. That is tough.
Oh my god, from brilliant recovery and saves to brilliant regrabs, it's exactly what you would want to see, but those shots just aren't making their way into the goals here, and you hate to see it, but we might be heading into an overtime shot here unless the Mozzies might find a regrab here and find a quick 2 points before time ends. Oh, but nope, Breaching Clear going to be able to find it first and go for a clear, and that might just do it for this round. We're going to be going into overtime here, 2-2, Breaching Clear and Mozzies. Wow, what an interesting round there.
Now I'm feeling some deja vu. More OTs here in week 6 on this Friday or Saturday or Thursday or whatever day it is for you guys over there. I'm just having a good day with this
I know that
OT.
you had to deal with a lot of overtimes today. Voice must be ruined, but
It's a good problem to have until it's not. But you know, anyways,
Until it's not.
launching out on the OT here. It'll be won by Breach and Clear.
yep, and Breaching Clear weren't able to maintain possession in Mozzie's side, but here come the regrab from the Mozzies. They might be able to find a play here. Can they quickly find the 2 points? Punta with the disc bouncing off the left wall, loses possession there, and Breaching Clear might go for a counter attack, but they're not going to be able to grab it. Freestyle in there, passes it. The richest outside from the 3. Luigi measured the trajectory there, and he didn't even worry about trying to grab that disc. A nice pass from Punda to the richest, from Slamish to the richest, my apologies, and that's going to be Soggy with the steal, but Slamish is there yet again. Can he make a play here?
Well, looks like yes, maybe no, maybe a goal, but not that time. This is getting, this is just a basically a condensed version of those first 10 minutes on that stuttering of the disc. But nonetheless, getting it here with a chance at the one-on-one on the goal and gets it to go. The richest right here, pouring it in.
And after repeated attacks from Breaching Clear, one shot from the Mozzies, and that's going to do it for one round. For the first round, sorry, 2-4. Mozzie's going to take that first round, and wow, a lot of back and forth action. And compared to the previous two games, you can definitely...
I must cut you off. Glitz, please breathe. Now continue.
Okay. And compared to their previous games, Breaching Clear and Mozzies, you can definitely say that both teams have improved regarding all matters of gameplay. And it's yeah, very interesting gameplay actually going on in the first round. Let's see if Breaching Clear can find the second round, or if Mozzies can maintain their lead.
Yeah, that was, you know, for a game, for a round that was as low scoring as it was, 4-2, excuse me, let me correct that, there you go. But for a game as low scoring as that one was in particular, that was really fun. There were some really just intense plays there. The defense seriously impressed me coming in from Breaching Clear there. But yeah, it was just that relentless attack as if they were mosquitoes going into the goal, and eventually helping Mozzies come ahead as I drop my everything. Well, that's okay. Anyway, that's 2 days in a row now I've dropped my stuff off my desk, but we're okay. Things aren't breaking,
all right.
except my voice. All right, round 2. Let's go, PAMWOW. Let's go.
Yep. Before we head into this round, I'm actually going to take a moment to acknowledge that Luigi Logic has made 7 saves within one round, and I don't know if anyone else finds that impressive, but I certainly do. And let's head into the second round here. Mozzie's going to find the disc first, and Soggy Bunnings is there though for the intercept, and he's gone for a long clear through the mid side, and Mozzies have been able to recover that. Agent Victoria with the steal might be standing up for a potential goal here.
Yeah, maybe, but Well, let's see. It's going to be Slaymish just trying to miss that defensive stack and at least gets the disc loose. The stack over there for the blue side, Mozzies that is, they have that one well prepared, at least able to get the disc back once, probably twice. We'll see some overshoots from a few different players, and that's going to be taken by Punda now as they just back it out and maybe wait for the offense to spread the floor to open up some passes here.
A lot of competitive play here. Oh, and a nice punch there from Luigi. Left his post to get the richest shut down, and they're going to go for a clear through the right, but Freestyle and Goblins there goes for a pass to the right, and Punta might be able to find it first. Indeed, he does. Now playing outside the bubble, he's got 2-on-1. He's going to go for an undershot, but a bit too much to the left there, and he's not going to be able to find that. But nevertheless, Freestyle and Goblin finds the recovery, passes to the left. Punta's there inside the bubble. Micro front slam dunk, and indeed he does, because Luigi, the man, was punched out himself, and Punta's going to find the opening 2 points for the Mozzies in the second round.
Yeah, breaking right through that mosquito net, and Mozzies, yeah, looking good there. Ping's looking a little bit less good, must admit. But we're going to move on here as they move on to the joust, and maybe grabbing the disc to launch out. Can see the Sergeant attached to Luigi there, and the second stack as well. Interesting rollout here, the double stack, kind of a semi-train almost.
It seems that the Mozzies are actually beginning to focus a lot of their attention on Luigi Logic because they know that he's really good with his saves and clears. So they've got one person there waiting to punch, to intercept, to do anything. But here comes Agent Victoria with might. Oh, speaking of saving, Freestyle and Goblin monster save there. And Agent Victoria very unlucky not to be able to find that goal.
Man, save the date. This is a perfect marriage of just defense and defense being played.
Yep, a lot of saves coming in this game, but Soggy Bunnings, another one-on-one situation, and Freestyle Goblin left his post to go for the stun, and he's going to be able to quickly go back to the goal, but they're going to clear it nevertheless, and now we're going to see possibly an attack from Mozzies who are going to come re-grabbing in, and Punta PC didn't find it immediately, goes for a backboard shot, and Luigi's there to find the backboard pin. And goes for the clear, but he's unable to clear it immediately, and Luigi Logic yet again clears it. Beautiful saves there coming from Luigi.
Man, Luigi doing some work. I mean, as Soggy as well had a couple of saves in there earlier, but Luigi just absolutely impressing. I'm not even sure if it's Luigi, more like Super Mario. Because now a super goal for Agent Victoria. How about that? 3 points.
Now breaching clear, taking a 1-point lead here. And with 7 minutes left, still anybody's round, but a close round indeed. Just pretty similar to the first round, actually. Very close points, very close round, very close game.
That it is. I see the Twitch chat. Again, I continue to be pretty impressed by these OCE Twitch chats. They get really busy up in there. So a lot of enthusiasm being shown and all the support from the different teams and community members here supporting all these players. Glad to see it. And the richest going to be glad to see a goal, but instead just sees the wrong side of the knuckles.
Oh, but the richest is there to recover this shot, and he will find a response of 2 points, and Mozzie's going to take the lead now by 1 point. And we're closing in on the 6th minute here. What actually happened there? So I believe Punta was punched out, but Breach and Clear weren't able to get their hands on the disc after the punch, so they were able to take advantage of that, the Mozzies, and they found a nice pass and a nice response. And yeah, we're going to see if Breach and Clear can find a response here themselves.
Well, a couple of stuns getting ugly there on the pile-ups. Now forming up for a shot. Mostly as it goes through for the goal. 6-4.
A lot of back-to-back action here. I love it.
Do you happen to have the comms unmuted at all on your end? Because mine are muted. I can't hear them. I'm just wondering if it's just me or just us seeing some of this.
I have the comms unmuted, but all I'm hearing is communication, which is something that I didn't actually hear as often as I did in the first few rounds of playing. So it's great to see that these teams are definitely improving over the minimal time that they've had. Pretty sure it's only been like 2 months. So it's great to see that these teams are communicating a lot more, making a lot more passes, re-grabbing everything. It's beautiful to see.
Yeah, it was kind of the subject yesterday. We talked a little bit about that. Granted, you were casting that match mainly. I just chimed in, I think, once or twice at the beginning and end. But I really do love the progression in such a short amount of time, because it really is. Echo is like learning a brand new sport, same as any traditional sport in real life. And these teams are coming along week by week.
Yep. And just if you're tuning in now, first round has been taken by the Mozzies, and we are now 6-4 with Breach and Clear in the lead. And with 4 minutes 40 left on the clock, Mozzie's going to look for possibly looking for a point back here to get back into this round and possibly find the game. But Breach and Clear not going to let go of that pressure that they have now on the game. Sergeant J with a pass to the left. And Mozzies are doing very well this game with their defense.
They're absolutely swarming. I mean, it's been stuck in the mid lane for a little while here. Good grab, back and back. Punda up top, going to evade Agent Victoria and going for the long haul, the long heave, but just going to be hauled off there at the corner there by the tunnel and being stunned out. Actually, nice headbutt from Punda just to knock it loose one more time, but Soggy's still going to get the clear.
Well, a lot of action coming in here, and Freestyle and Goblin going to be able to take that up through mid, and a nice pass, but not nice enough, and Luigi's there for the clear right back, and seems like it's just clear by clear in this game, and it's just whoever's able to take advantage of their possession are able to find the points. Speaking of finding points, a one-on-one situation here, boom, but Sergeant wasn't able to find the disc after he got swarmed there by 3 members of Breach and Clear.
Swarm is right now. This, ooh, that ain't right. Neither is that.
Yeah, I believe 2 members at the same time, unfortunately. But the game must go on, and if anything, it's still fair. It's a 3v3.
I've never seen 2 simultaneous, like 1 from each team. That is interesting. So I guess it keeps it somewhat fair in a weird way, as the Richest goes up here with a shot attempt.
And Breach and Clear can count themselves lucky as Luigi not being the disconnected member here, because Luigi going to find another save there. Freestyle and Goblin looking for the answer back off the backboard, and indeed he does. A 3-pointer coming from Freestyle and Goblin from 22 meters. Wow. Mozzie's going to take back the lead through 1 point. And I don't know if they will go for a technical timeout. I don't know.
The thing I'm confused, if they did, whose timeout would it be?
His timeout.
There it is.
I guess we'll figure out.
Like I said, that has not really happened before, so first time for everything.
Yep. And now I believe we're just going to wait for these 2 members to join back, and that's going to be Breach and Clear finding their member. Now just going to be waiting on Mozzies.
Yeah.
In the chat, yeah.
Also, Soggy does get back, waiting for one, from Mozzies, and I guess double timeout, or maybe they just nullify each other. That's how that works. It zeroes it out. Speaking of zeros, over there in the chat saying OCE community learning day by day, proud of us. You should be. I'm happy to watch and just again see the progression. It's my favorite things in any region, seeing the teams climb the ladders, and also just the eye test. You just watch them, and regardless of what the numbers say, you can definitely tell when things are starting to fall in place and click, and they're clicking here more and more. And I really like the aggression. I love the defense. This has been a fun match.
Very, very fun and very action-packed match. Breach and Clear and Mozzies. What a clash of the titans. Actually, after looking at the previous 2 games in the season, I was kind of expecting kind of more of a Mozzie kind of leaned game, but it's actually been very even and very interesting. Breach and Clear, hey, they're only 1 point behind, and anything can happen within these. I believe, how many minutes was left in this round? Actually, I can't remember now.
It looks like they got 2:30 on the clock here is what they're going with. So just waiting the reset of sorts out of the intermissions, though. Round should continue in the next several seconds here. And meanwhile, the Twitch chat showing some love to you, PAMWOW, with a technical Rex there in all caps. So really enthusiastic love at that.
Yeah. Well, if it's not all caps, then I'm not interested. So
no cap. Actually, yes,
no
cap. But yeah, only Maz as well. Let's see Wheezy in there. Oh, also with the Pally Hearts. Why, thank you. I'll take that. But yes, we're really glad to have PAMWOW here, doing an amazing job. This is, as mentioned earlier, is a 3rd official cast with VRML, and it's been a blast on the cast with him.
A blast indeed it has, and Breach and Clear going to be blasting out of their tunnels here, and they're going to try to take advantage with their just advantage. And Mozzie's going to quickly respond to that and go for a clear through the right tunnel. It's going to bounce just outside its Slamish, might be able to find it and go for another clear through mid. Indeed he does. And can Mozzies maintain their lead? They've got 1 point up, but anything can happen in 2 minutes, certainly. We know this. Yeah. What can happen?
Well, we shall see. Ideally, if I was just given my own biases, I want to see round 3s as always, so let's see. Will be grabbed nonetheless by the Richest, has some options, gonna try to go for it himself. Right against 3 or 4 different defenders, still a rebound yet for Panda. Panda now wisely there trying to reset over towards that bow tie and gonna grab it. It's Slamish, but losing it out here to Soggy.
A lot of pressure coming in from the Mozzies, which is exactly what they'd want to see, but until that time runs out, breaching clear, I feel like they got to start prioritizing their attack because they've got a lot of people waiting in the defense. Speaking of defense, here comes Sergeant, but Luigi logic yet again. Luigi, you got to relax there, mate. We got to see some goals this game. You can't just defend all of them. Come on, we got to see some action.
What did this guy eat for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and brunch, and snacks? I don't know, but right now he is a powerhouse on the defensive end. This is ridiculous.
Whatever it is, he's got to definitely direct message me after this game because get me on that diet. Anyway, regardless, 55 seconds left on the clock. Can Breaching Clear find 2 points or 3 points here to get themselves back into this round and get themselves back into this game? We want to see this to round 3. I definitely want to see this go into round 3. But Mozzie's taking control of that. Nice slap coming to the right tunnel, but Luigi Logic there for the clear. Can Soggy Bunnings take it? He did go take it, but he did find a punch on Freestyle and Goblin, who was able to clear it back to their keeper, and who's cleared it through the left tunnel. And 6-7 with 27 seconds left on the clock. Breaching Clear really got to find a play here, but Mozzie's a bit of a miss shot there, but it's going to rebound, and the Richest is going to find the slap inside, possibly confirming the end of this game. Mozzies and Breaching Clear, what a game. 6-9 with 12 seconds left. I believe that's going to be the game going to the Mozzies. A very close game.
Oh yeah, that is a heartbreaker for the side of Breaching Clear because they were grinding for that victory at the end, especially predicated off that amazing defense. But you know, for Mozzies, they're gonna be glad to wipe the sweat off the brow and say, okay, whew, we did it. They gave us a little bit more than we expected, maybe, and they held the front line. They battled against that tide, but man, was it a battle, if nothing else. That was a fun watch, and there are a lot of impressive highlights that just came out of that match for both sides.
Both teams definitely have a lot to be proud of here, especially with some of the plays that I've seen across the board, from steals to regrabs to saves, especially saves. I'm looking at you, Luigi. Yeah, definitely both teams have something to be proud of here, and yeah, you can tell that they've definitely improved. And whatever they've been eating, as you said earlier, definitely working.
Yeah, you talked about the diet. Well, he killed it. It was great. But you know, so did Mozzie, still completing the victory. But yeah, a lot of good building blocks there being shown constantly, as Zeros said in the chat there. Not just week and week, correcting me. Day by day are these improvements, because yeah, it literally just overnight we're just seeing more and more of these impressive plays develop, more of these the great team play, but also that individual play reflecting there on the board with their stats. I mean, Mozzie's here with 3 points for Freestyle and Goblin, 2 assists, 2 saves, 17 stuns. He had Punda with 2 points and assists, a couple saves and steals, 27 stuns. Slamish contributing the 5 stuns. He had Richest with 8 points and 25 stuns. So great stuff on their end. And I know we already touched on it, but you know what do you got a read on here for Breaching Clear?
Breaching Clear. Well, how about we just get the elephant out of the way first. Luigi Logic, 9 saves in 2 rounds, especially considering the amount of points we're seeing on round 1 and round 2. Well, there's the reason why. 9 saves coming from Luigi. Very close game here. Soggy Bunnings with 3 saves as well, and 4 steals and 42 stuns, quite the brawler. And Sergeant J with 1 save, 2 steals and 21 stuns. And we've got Agent Victoria with 3 points, 2 steals, and 26 stuns. Great plays across the board. Yeah, definitely, as I said earlier, definitely each team have something to be proud of here. Each team have improved over the past few months, and yeah, they should be proud of themselves.
It was great. A Mighty Quinn VR realm in there, saying those saves were OP. Yeah, Mighty Quinn, that was they got put in the nightmare realm. Okay, that was. That scares me. You know how many times, and I've casted a lot of matches, right, across the last 8 months, 600 some now. There's only a very, very small handful of times at any level of play, any division that I've seen, you know, in the area of 10 saves. So just one off from getting that 10 mark. I think I've seen 10 saves maybe 3 times, maybe 4, but I mean, we're talking a small handful of times, and right there, we almost just saw it from the defense here of Luigi and breach and clear. So that's no joke. That's something to hang your hat on and take it into the next time around when we see them on stream. Hoping for even closer games, even more competitive ones if that's possible. You know, get those round 3s, more OTs, and just make me lose my mind again and again. It's great.
Yep, and before we end this stream off, just want to say a quick shout out to you, the community. You've all encouraged me to do what I'm doing right now, and I'd love to see you guys in the chat, and it's great to talk with you. Love the comments, love you guys. And while we're on the topic of shout outs, just want to say a quick thank you to Ready at Dawn and our sponsors at ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixit Gaming, Rebuff Reality, and VRWare. And of course, a big shout out to our moderators, Wit, Nadar, Gilligan, Sneaky Evil, Princess, Alacoste, Dano McFabulous, and Echo Zero.
And also, quick reminder to you have Oculus Venues events this Sunday, so tune in for that. A download and on the Oculus Store, whether you have a Quest or a Go or you have a Gear VR, mobile VR, download the Oculus Venues and check out that event. And even if you can't attend yourself, you know, like and share the news and tell your friends and all that good stuff, because it all matters. Every little bit of it contributes to, you know, the overall growth of the league and the visibility of the league. Now that said, you know, covering all the rest of the thank yous, so that's a load off my shoulders. That's nice. PAMWOW getting it done there. It's been fun, and I echo pretty much everything you said. Thank you to everyone there in the chats. It's yeah, it's been great. But until next time, I've been Palidore. That's been PAMWOW, and this has been one heck of a night. Be happy, healthy, safe, and good to each other, and we'll see you again really soon.
See you later, mates.
Later, partner.